off because he's back and he looks better than ever. Woo!
I'm so excited, GB.
I'm going to tell you something.
I can't contain it.
This guy, back to the music that I love from him. Not just that, but I mean, he's literally been in the gym. He's transformed his body. He's almost like a bodybuilder at this point. And now we get the petty party. Look at the sneakers there. I mean, like he's always been extremely fashionable. But I'm telling you, Ashton Starr's on a different level. And it's the first petty party we've had in almost a couple of years here.
Oh, it's been at least a year. Of course, you remember Cupcake Gate from 2021.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to get into
you
that.
remember it.
But yeah. I think it was about a year ago. It was the last time we had the petty party.
Sure
and now
was.
Ashton's back and he's got the mic. And listen to this great crowd here.
I love it.
Listen, I hope you don't mind. They didn't have enough material. Okay, so they weren't ready to time. There's some pants, and I hope you enjoy some thighs. Because baby, thank you. I look better. Thank you. All right, guys. Now it's been an awful long time, so bear with me on this, okay? Because I believe it's been over a year since we've actually done one of these, right? Susie's good. We're good. So for a long time, I actually, just because I'm not here doesn't mean I don't keep up with the product. I saw what happened. I'm still here, and I just want to say, I'm appalled. I am in shock, and awe, and horror about what's going on between Uno and Joe Black. So in classic Wendy Williams fashion, I'm going to invite my guests out here, okay? And we're going to get down to the bottom of this because I'm Southern Honor's Ricky Lake. Right?
Well, all right.
Was it Wendy Williams or Ricky Lake? Which is it?
Well, 2022 and there's a Ricky Lake chain.
Amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my first guest, the man who, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't even be standing here right now. Please welcome Blacklist Uno!
Well, Murder One, Blacklist Uno, as they call him, is responsible for bringing a lot of people into this business. And his entrance into SHW is something that has been rather controversial, though the people here have grown to really enjoy Murder One, but there are a lot of questions, a lot more questions than answers, and I don't know that the Ward Chamber answered said questions for me or for many others here in SHW.
Well, you're right, GB, and I'm just now adding a new question to that list, and it's what's in that book bag?
Yeah.
What's in the book bag that Murder One just brought out? You see the two-finger salutes up in the air in the crowd here in the Action Building.
Now, I thought security like checked bags and things when you walked in this building.
I don't know. I'm wondering what's in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, there's something in mind, and I'm very intrigued to see what Murder One is going to have to say as part of this petty party.
You know, we said it on the pre-show that the petty parties always tend to get a little explosive.
They do.
And I have a feeling tonight's going to be no different.
Now, I'm going to just keep you in this corner. We're going to stay calm, cool, collected as a people. Okay? All right? Not the bag.
Oh, gosh.
On the other side of the coin, a man that I've known also since the start of my career. A man so ferocious, so vicious, so fatal, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Joe Black.
So we go from Blacklist Uno to the Black Cloud of Dishonor.
I'm I'm going to tell you something. He's one of the guys that I've had the most respect for, as most people do, but he's also one of the most feared guys in this entire business. And apparently he too is not coming empty-handed. Everybody's coming with bags. And I'm a lot nervous.
Well, I know the holiday season's around the corner here, but are people bringing gifts to this petty party?
I don't know. One bag is larger than the other, though I'm not sure. And here's the thing. Right now, I mean, this image is intriguing. Both Blacklist Uno, Murder One, and Joe Black are both bopping. They're both grooving. They're both dancing. They're both vibing right now.
I have no idea what to expect here.
That's the thing. Like, I don't know. Are they enemies? Are they friends?
You know, they stood on opposite sides of the ring at the War Chamber. If you recall, Joe Black eliminated Murder One from the Rumblejack.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at this. Joe Black does come bearing gifts.
To speak your mind and get it out to the other person what it is that's causing the friction. Okay? Now, we'll start with Joe. You should tell her exactly. No? Okay.
I respect my elders. You got a lot to say.
What we not gonna do is act like we ain't got beef. That Hennessy, as much as I love it, it's not gonna save your ass, Joe Black. You already know that once Ashton put out the kite for us to come on his show, appreciate you having me on the Montel Williams show, by the way.
Well, now it's Montel. Okay.
When he put out the smoke signal to come here, you already know the OGs from the Dark City hit me up. Oh yeah. And they have a message for you, straight from the big homie James. Murder. Take him out. Snuff it. Snuff it. Make sure he never does this again. Make sure he never gets mail sent to the Dark City again. Yeah, it's that serious. It's that serious. But you know what? Me and you been through a lot. We've been through some wars, and you stood by my side. Hell, people might even say that I created you. And the fact that I did pull you up I pulled you up out the shit, Joe. Let's be real. Let's be real. Without me, there would be no you. Without me, you wouldn't be going from city to city, state to state, being who you are. Because without me, you were just a sound that was with the fury. Now let's not get it twisted, Joe. I am the only reason that you are standing in this ring right now on your own ability to walk. Because if it was left up to James, if it was left up to John Davis, you would be broken. And you know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, you know, my nigga, that it would happen. I can say what I want to say. And I dare you to say it. And I will meet you outside and slap the shit out you. But Joe, I am the only reason that you are going to be able to walk these streets. I am the only reason that you are going to be still considered a Dark City citizen. But to achieve that, to get right with me, you already know, my boy, we got some unfinished business. You are in violation. and the High Council has put it down. I co-signed on it. I put my blood on the document. Me and you, we got unfinished business. But I'm gonna let you know something. Before they found out what you did, the boys had something crafted for you. They wanted you to have these. You want these? You need to come see me.
Whoa.
Hold on. Did you say you made Joe? That brings to mind a great Jay-Z lyric, and please excuse my French. Motherfuckers saying they made Joe. Made Joe say, okay, so make another Joe. So, since you have the ability, Dr. Doom, to create such a dope existence as Joe Black, why don't you go ahead and do it again? But hold up. This dude has trained NXT superstars. He trained the best in the South, which is Chip Day. And hell, I credit you and William Huckabee with anything I've become in the last 10 years. I'll give you your flowers, old man, but I'd rather toss them on your damn grave site. You know how I get down, B. But since you want to make it personal, I gotta earn what's already mine. I'ma take it in blood. I love you, Murder. But don't act like I ain't the reason your ass is in the Southern Honor Ring. You don't recall you trying to come through the back door so you can slide Gary Lamb when y'all had beef? And the only reason you didn't end up on the wrong side of some good old Canton Boys 45 is because I kept the door locked and made you come in the front so y'all can squash it like men. That was me. Also, if we're gonna be honest for real, the only reason Brooklyn has power in this company wasn't because Cruel is some big badass monster that beat Dylan. It's because I cut out the lights on some Teddy P shit. I laid Dylan's fat ass out in this ring, and I stood on his chest, and I allowed Cruel to touch these 4 ring posts. I allowed his wife to be the booker of this company, and thusly, I am the reason why Cruel is a Southern Honor champion, if we want to be honest for real. Do you think I did all of that because I like the people in the back? You think I did all of that for clout? No. I did that because I knew you would get tight about it. I knew you would feel away if I got down with another crew. No more 2-finger salute. I'm your living legacy, Murder. If it wasn't for me, you would be a relic. Your name would not be spoken. That's me. So the only reason I handed Brooklyn the book is because we know Dylan would never book your ass.
Wow.
But I know Brooklyn would. And that means you lace up them boots again, you tip up your wrist again, you're a wrestler again, and I am going to be the one to retire you. That's what it is. You a hip-hop head just like me. You want to classify yourself as Jay-Z? Meet your ether, nigga.
Oh no, wait a second.
Wait. Why did he go after Ashton?
Joe Black now with a cheap shot on Ashton's star as Murder One had gotten out of the ring.
You see, Joe? Now I know what you just said was all cap. Brooklyn, hey, you didn't let Brooklyn have the book. You just did some slick shit like they whole asses would do. My friend, get in here right now. Let's get this. I got your back, Ashton. You just sit back, homeboy. I got you. Come on, Joe.
bitches. Don't let these shorts fool you.
Oh boy.
I appreciate you having my back. You always have my back. And this ain't nothing right here. I got this.
Hey, you got a ref.
So wait a second, we have a referee who's just made his way to the ring. Are we gonna have an impromptu match here?
Joe Black and Ashton Starr.
Well, so it looked like Murder One was wanting a shot at Joe right now.
It certainly did.
But then Ashton said no
boy.
thanks, and now we've got company here
We've got
at the commentary table.
Oh boy.
Blacklist Uno himself, Murder One, joining us here at the commentary booth.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. How many years have y'all seen this fake, this mockery called Joe Black?
It's been, well, since SHW started, so it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
The Joe Black I know?
Uh-oh.
It's getting crazy around here. Murder One is dropped the mic, and meanwhile Ashton Starr.
What's up? Oh!
Flying body press off the top.
Ashton from the very top rope to the outside.
Like I said, Joe Black, he's a shell of his former self.
Oh, look out. Oh! A Fez press there from Ashton Starr. Fist flying now.
Joe Black would never sucker punch somebody from behind like that. Joe Black has been, what is that word that he's been blinded by a set of boobs. He is not real. Joe Black is fake. And when I get my hands on him, I am going to beat some sense and some realness into him.
I'm so blown away by what we have been seeing with this entire exchange here with this petty party, and now it's devolved into this. But
all you gotta do is come see me. All you gotta do.
Ooh, Ashton with a kick right to the side of the head from the ring apron. And heads up, Ashton springboard off the top rope, a huge crossbody.
Could this
Takes out
be
Joe
it?
Black.
Count of two. Can you imagine if Ashton Starr pulls out the win here tonight over Joe Black?
This is, nobody saw this coming. It's an impromptu match here. I did not know we were going to have this matchup here tonight.
Ashton is a 100% manning up right now. He is not to be played with. When Ashton said that he didn't need me, you know what the vibe is. You know the vibes.
Absolutely. So it's interesting because, when you first walked into this company, we were wondering, like, the relationship between you and Gary Lamb and all these types of things. But right now, if I understand correctly, this is more about you and Joe Black.
If you let him tell it,
Wow.
if you let him tell it, it's some sort of cerebral play to get me out of my comfort zone, to get me out off my couch, to come back to the world of professional wrestling. If you leave it to him. But what I think is, things got a little out of hand. He did not expect me to show up, and now he's trying to talk his way out of what's coming to him.
Snap suplex there from Joe Black to Ashton Starr. Ashton now in a world of hurt, but yeah, Ashton taking, he was upset that you guys, what just transpired there at a petty party, and of course Joe Black attacking him from behind. You offered to kind of get Ashton's back there, but Ashton saying, no, I got this.
Hey, this is professional wrestling. Sometimes you got to be a man, and you got to handle yours. Joe put hands on Ashton. Now Ashton wants to get his.
Ooh, and that's certainly fair enough. I mean, obviously your relationship with both of these guys and with so many others goes back so far. I mean, are you at a point right now where you'd like to ultimately get your hands on Joe Black?
I am a man first, and Joe Black in the Rumble Jack did not let me live my life. He didn't let me get down how I was supposed to. We supposed to be boys.
Yeah.
He talks about what I've done for him. Why couldn't he? He let his people gang up on me. He sucker punched me. He threw me out of the ring. And now he's going to talk about he's doing me favors?
Wow. And you're right. I mean, Joe Black has previously won the Rumble Jack, and obviously that was a big moment for you, and that didn't get to happen. You talked about the crew that Joe Black is rolling with now, Dishonor, and you talked about your current crew, that you guys were all together. How is the crew feeling right now about Joe Black's actions?
It's just like I said, my bloodline goes back deep.
Yes.
I've trained champions, I've trained superstars, I've trained many people around in these parts. Joe Black fell up under the learning tree. Me and my bloodline, no pun, we took him under our wing. We brought him in. We taught him everything, the traditions, everything that we believe in. We put that on him. He was supposed to be with us. He was supposed to uphold the traditions because not all of us are wrestling still. Right. He was supposed to be the embodiment of everything that we were.
So why do you think that he chose to go a different direction? I mean, like, to me, I think he's had everything he ever wanted here in Southern Honor. I have no idea why he decided to go with this group Dishonor and leave you guys. Why do you think he did that?
If you let him tell it, it was his play to bring me out of retirement. But the way I'm looking at it right now is he needs somebody to direct him. He needs somebody to put him on the straight and narrow. He needs somebody to focus his rage and his anger.
Wow.
But as of right now, he has got to take his rage and his anger and he's got to focus it on me.
That's very interesting, and that, of course, is if he can get through Ashton Starr, which is not a foregone conclusion. Ashton Starr, a former SHW champion, former SHW tag team champion, but right now, that anger and aggression that I'm seeing, he might be thinking about you right now.
I hope he is, because you know, growing up in a black household, you growing up with brothers, you know that when your brother violates, you have to set him straight.
This is true.
No matter what, but the love that you have for your family is always going to be there.
Right.
If I didn't love Joe Black like my brother, if I didn't love Joe Black like family, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be trying to beat sense into his head. I would just let him be. I would charge it to the game that is professional wrestling.
That is really, really powerful. And again, for those who don't understand it, this is, in some spaces, family breaks apart, in others they fight.
Ooh, pin attempt here.
And that's what it seems like we have here in this situation, where it's going to come down to blows, and very serious blows, simply because you love this man.
And I got to see him do right. I got to see him do right. He came here. I'd like to credit him for the explosion that Southern Honor had.
That's fair to say. Very fair to say.
And for him to turn his back on these people.
Oh my God! What a cutter there, just turned Ashton inside out.
Oh wow.
And look at Joe holding up the two-finger salute right at you, Murder. Pin attempt here, and that's gonna, Ashton able to get that left shoulder up.
You have to be me to hit it and make it stick.
Wow.
But the fact that Joe Black had put this company on his back and had all these people cheering his name, and for him to turn on them and align himself with that bum-ass crew, nah, you don't do that. I might be a bunch of things, but I am honorable and I am loyal.
Okay.
And I believe in what I'm doing. And if these people carried me to heights that that Joe Black hadn't seen in this company.
Almost trying for maybe a code red there, but instead, now we got a pin attempt. No!
And then let me take it back to this. His part that he played in the Zach the Gear Guy debacle with Crew.
Yes.
That right there really got me.
Wow.
I am a lot of things, but I would never include myself in the beating down of an untrained professional wrestler, somebody whose beef was with another man and it wasn't my beef.
Yeah.
Gang mentality, they did it to that kid, and that's one of the things I get. And I let him know that he was foul for that.
Wow.
Heads up. Ashton with a big crossbody, but it gets reversed here by Joe Black. Now Joe, looking for the crossface. No, maybe the ring's a Saturn. No.
Oh, wow.
And he's got it locked in here.
And this could be it. This could be it here.
Ashton might tap here.
Oh, that is a tap. That's it.
Ashton taps out. That's going to do it.
Joe's
got to let up the hold.
He's got to let up. Come on, enough's enough.
Murder now leaving the table.
This is getting dangerous here.
Joe's not letting up the hold, and now Murder one getting in the ring, and now Joe finally lets up as he rolls out of the ring and flees. Man, what a lot we have heard here.
This was way more than I ever imagined, and we had a lot of questions about Murder One. I think we got a lot of answers here tonight.
Yeah.
And yet even more questions to ask. What in the world did we just see here?
It wouldn't be an SHW show if we didn't end up with more questions and answers.
Absolutely, and you start talking about controversy. I mean, this was as controversial. Oh, wow.
Oh, now wait a second. He's taking the beads.
He's got the
that
beads.
Murder left on the table here. And Joe Black just took them. He said they belonged to him.
And once again, we've got more questions than answers. Does this at some point lead to a battle between Murder One and Joe Black?
Oh, I think it's inevitable.
It definitely seems inevitable. The question is, will it make it to a ring? Or will it happen in the street? Or will it happen backstage somewhere? That's kind of frightening.
Absolutely no telling there. What an insane night.
Oh my God.
An impromptu match there with Action Star, Joe Black, Murder One joining us on commentary. Both men having a ton of things to say to each other during the petty party.
One of the most fiery segments I think we've seen in the history of this company. A lot of things were broken out, and I'm glad to see Ashton Star is okay. He put up an amazing fight there. What a match. We had Murder One on commentary. That was insane.
And on top of that, we still have 2 title matches left.
Yeah, he took the beads. He took the beads. He certainly didn't. Wow.
Yeah. Good Lord. Yeah, beat the shit out of it. I know, we won't never shut up.